All right, hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Thessaloniki PAOK Sports Arena in Greece. This is FIBA Europe Cup semifinals between PAOK and the visitors Cholet Basket from France. This is game one, first leg, as game two will be held next week in Cholet. A reminder that this is a two-game series with aggregate scoring, so every point matters, every point counts. So out of 40 teams in this competition, we are down to the final four, as you can see on your screen now. So how did these two teams get here tonight? Well, let's start with the visiting team, Cholet. They have an impressive record being 12-1. And in the regular season, technically in group phase, they finished first. The 6-0 record. Didn't really have a ton of close games in that first group phase. The closest one being a 4-point win over Freiburg. And then the second group phase, they finished 5-1, finishing first with one loss. Their first loss of the season, and only loss technically, was back in December 10th in 2024. And then the quarterfinals were quite interesting for them. They tied the first game at Zaragoza, 83-83. In that game one, it was a lot of back and forth. There were 19 lead changes during that game. They did have 40 points from their bench. And then game two at home in Cholet, where they are also undefeated at home this season, they won 90-71. And they pretty much led that entire game. There were only two lead changes. And they really dominated the defensive boards, which limited extra opportunities for Zaragoza to score. They had 27 assists and 51 points from their bench. So safe to say that they rely heavily on their bench. A lot of depth on this team as they are getting introduced right now. And a lot of passionate fans here tonight. As you can see, they're already whistling and booing the visiting crowd. And this is kind of what you love as a player. You love playing in these full arenas. Gives you extra energy, even if it's not your home crowd. It's just it's a fun ambiance. And for the home team, PAOK regular season in the group phase, they finished second with a 5-1 record. In the second group phase, they finished first 4-2. And then their quarterfinals were also quite interesting. They tied the first game with Freiburg 62-62. They didn't shoot very well from outside, shooting only 17% from three. And kind of slow second quarters for both of those teams. But again, because of this home crowd, they really took advantage of these fans for game two at home, and they won 82-76. Their biggest lead that game was 14 points, and they shot a lot better, shooting almost 50% for the game, 34% from three-point arc. And they do have their fantastic four in Reynolds, Upson, Bartley, and Cruiser. But honestly, the quarterfinals, it was really Jacob Forrester who was the difference maker. He had 21 points and 10 rebounds when he typically averages 8 points and 4.6 rebounds. So huge game for him. Would like to see if he can continue on that hot streak tonight in front of the home crowd. We've got a few Cholet fans in this arena that's full of black and white. And here are the referees for tonight. We have Paulo Marquez from Portugal, Darius Zapolski from Poland, and Zafer Yilmaz from Turkey. They will definitely have their hands full tonight. As always, I say they have the toughest job in the gym. So we got about 4 more minutes until tip-off. And as I said before, both teams are undefeated at home this season. So here's the starting 5 for Cholet. Typical starting 5 for them. They've got Cleveland Melvin, McNeese, Ayayi, Endow, and Campbell. This is has been their go-to starting 5 for the most part this year. And the starting 5 for PAOK. Got Henderson, Upson, Bartley, Reynolds, and Cruiser. And this is also a very typical starting lineup for PAOK. I think key matchups tonight will be between the 2 big men inside, Upson and Voitier, and this is head coach Massimo Cancelleri. It's his first year, Italian head coach, first season with PAOK. Obviously has done a fantastic job this year, leading the way for his squad. And the head coach for Cholet is Fabrice Lefrancois, getting his last words in before tip-off. And this is a sight to see. It will stay like this all game, folks. So these fans are hardcore. So the home team in white is looking to stay undefeated tonight. Undefeated on their home court. They are 7-0. This season. And we are almost ready for tip-off. Cholet's offense ranks 4th in FIBA Europe Cup with an average of 89 points per game, and PAOK is ranked 18th in points per game. And Cholet is also ranked 3rd in field goal percentage at 50%, so we will see what will happen tonight. Tip-off is almost underway, folks. can really feel the energy from this crowd. I think it's safe to say it is a full house tonight in PAOK Arena. And we're off. Right on cue. This is exactly what happened in their last home game for quarterfinals. These fans are absolutely crazy for their home team. Throwing paper, streamers, toilet paper onto the court, trying to get everybody fired up. We've already got people working hard trying to clean up the floor as quickly as possible. So a couple of stats here for you guys. As I said before, Cholet, they average about 89 points per game. PAOK is at 81. Rebounds per game, you've got Cholet, they're at 40. And PAOK is at 37. Cholet's got 23 assists. PAOK's got 17. The biggest number for me right now that stands out is points from the bench. And Cholet, they've got 40 points, 40.6 to be exact, from their bench. And in comparison to PAOK, they've got 24.6 points. So these guys cannot relax when Cholet makes any changes, because they're getting big contributions from their bench. As you see, Cholet fans are filming what is happening right now. This is really something to see here. I can't even imagine what it's like as a player to play in these conditions. It's got to be awesome. I hope all of these guys, you can see some of them are still trying to stay warm. They're trying to stay ready. It's going to take some time cleaning up I think it's paper. Looks like just white paper that they throw up. So much fun and dedication from these fans. It's amazing. So I think some of the key matchups that we need to pay attention to tonight are inside Upson. Devontae Upson, number 9 for PAOK, against the big man at number 32 for Cholet, Bastien Vautier. That will be a very important key matchup tonight. Vautier is not starting tonight, which sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. But I have no doubt that we will see him on the floor. And if you're just now joining us right as we had tip-off, all of the fans, for what it seems like, threw white streamers, toilet paper, white paper all onto the floor. So now we're having a bunch of staff try and clean it up as quickly as possible so we can get this game on the road. Now even the players are trying to help clean up I don't want to say the mess because it's not really, it is a mess, but it's actually pretty cool what just happened. So again, folks, this is game 1, the first leg of FIBA Europe Cup semifinals. It is aggregate scoring, so every point matters. And as I said before, PAOK is undefeated at home this season in this competition, so they definitely want to stay that way, as Cholet is also undefeated, and next week the second leg will be played in Cholet, so can't emphasize enough how important this game is. If you are the away team in Cholet, you just want to try and keep it as close as possible. Obviously you want to win, but the idea is to try to keep the score as close as possible and really focus on trying to take care of business when you're at home. And the home team, I mean, protect your floor, literally, as they're cleaning it up. All right, looks like we are almost ready to go. So possession will go with the home team. As they did win jump ball, but to be honest, I don't even remember seeing it. I just saw all the white paper coming down. So here we go. FIBA Europe Cup semifinal game underway. First leg. PAOK taking on the visiting Cholet, and a drive and a bucket right away for Bartley. Campbell throws it up to Ayai, who drives, almost gets away. Does get away with the travel. McNeese taking his time. Can't get it to go, but the board is good. No, they call the shot clock violation. It is going to be extremely hard to hear anything in this arena tonight. You can hear the fans. They're going to stay this way for 40 minutes. So best of luck to both teams being able to hear each other on the floor. Is no good for Melvin, but he follows his shot and gets the first 2 buckets to go for Cholet. Bartley drives. He's claiming he's fouled, but here comes Cholet the other way. Ayai kicks it out, extra pass, corner pocket 3, no good. And possession will stay with Cholet. And clearly on that replay, you can see that it was off of Bartley. Campbell pulls for a 3. You bet drains the first 3-pointer for the night. Reynolds finds Cruiser inside, and he's fouled. There's that replay of Campbell just before, possession before. And already substitutions. Like I said, Cholet really likes to use their bench. Bartley kicks it up to Reynolds, extra pass to Cruiser, off the mark. Backdoor cut, nobody is there, and Ayayi finishes strong for 2. Another 3, and that is off, but Bartley gets the O board. Cruiser trying to find a way. Reynolds kicks it out, nice shot fake. Still looking for their first 3 of the game for PAOK. And again, late help side as Melvin loses the loose ball. And right away, turnover for PAOK on the other side. Missed lay-in. So PAOK should settle here and try to get a bucket. It's been since that first possession, so quite some time. Try and get the fans. I mean, I don't want to say get the fans going. They're going the whole time, but 3 ball is good for Henderson. Corner pocket 3. Can't get it to go. Here comes Bartley in transition. Finds Henderson, nope, gets it back. Drives, kicks, and we got a foul called on the play. I think the foul might be on, I'm not sure who the foul is on, but Upson should go to the free throw line for 2. Upson, however, is a 62% free throw shooter. Does average 9.5 points, 5 rebounds a game as he gets the friendly bounce on the first. And we've got more substitutions in as well for Cholet. And 2 for 2 from the line for Upson. He will get a breather, and Jacob Forrester will come in. Smith gives it back to D'Souza. He finds McNeese, and he's fouled. So right away, oh, actually, I think that call is on Henderson. I thought it was going to be on Forrester, who just checked in and got a foul. That's never good, but foul was called on Henderson. So McNeese will go to the line. He misses the first. And he also struggles from the free throw line. He's at 36%, shooting 5 for 16 on the year. Cruiser skip pass to Bartley. He takes a friendly bounce to set his feet, and he gets it to go. Frank Bartley, the 3-point bucket, gives them the 3-point lead. passes in that last possession. And Bartley with that extra dribble just to get his rhythm. I guess he didn't feel like he was in rhythm before. As Katsibelis checks in for PAOK. D'Souza drives baseline, almost loses it, kicks it out for a three. Off the mark, defensive board to Forrester. As Forrester drives and is fouled. So nice defensive board for Forrester, and then he comes on the other end. Tries to create something, gets fouled on the play, so he will go to the line for two. And as I said before, Forrester was huge for PAOK in their last home game in the quarterfinals. He came off the bench and had 21. Came he had 21 points and 10 rebounds in that last game when he averages around 8 and 4, so huge performance for him. Foul on the drive. So I think that was on Forrester. D'Souza kicks it out to Smith. He's got to throw it up, and that is off. So here comes Reynolds, kicks it out to Cruiser, extra pass. It's in the corner for Bartley. Money from the corner. Big shot for Bartley. Extends the lead 14-7 for PAOK. And a timeout on the floor for Cholet. So far, Bartley is 2 for 2 from the three-point arc. Leads his team with 8 points so far. You can see right now they're shooting pretty evenly. Both teams shooting at 33%. Cholet is not shooting well from three. 1 for 6. And on the other side, it's 3 for 6. So everything is pretty even right now, except for that three-point percentage. So let's see if the coach from Cholet can make some adjustments, maybe tell him to try and get the ball inside a little bit more. Let's see what they do here on this next possession. So Campbell with the basketball. Smith drives, kicks. And he will try a three and is fouled on that play. And Bartley's asking for a review. Hopefully we will get a replay of it. I'm very curious as to what. Let's see here. Well, technically you're supposed to leave space for the shooter to land. So he is in his space, and then I think Bartley feels that he was hit probably, and it looked like when Smith finished his follow through, he might have got him in the face a little bit, but it's definitely a foul. You have to leave a shooter enough space for them to land. So Smith hits his first free throw. And he's 88% from the free throw line, and just as I say that, he misses the second one. Smith actually shoots 40% from three, so I understand why he took that shot, even though, in my opinion, I feel like Cholet needs to try and get the ball inside a little bit more. Start inside and then work your way out. Nice dish to Bartley. He's got 10 points on the night. And Smith will drive, and he converts. So well done from Smith. On that last possession, Cruiser will try a three. Bottom of the net. (19-11) right now with 3 minutes left in this first 10 minutes of play. Diawa looking for an option here. Melvin, 1-footer. You bet, man. Great shot. Bartley will try again. Misses his first three. Loose ball on the floor. Melvin dives for it. They'll stay with Cholet, but shot clock is starting to wind down. And a foul has been called on Forrester. Let's see here. Oh yeah, he's definitely pulling on his jersey. Good vision from the referee, because he was on the other side of that, So Wheeler will go to the line to shoot two. And he misses the first one. He's normally an 81% free throw shooter, so a lot of missed free throws so far for Cholet. They're shooting right now at the moment 2 for 6 from the free throw line. Excuse me, 3. Yep, that's right. So now 3 for 7, and then 1 for 6 from the 3-point arc. So Katsuvelli is fouled on that last drive. Almost looked like kind of got tripped up there. Shavar, give me your shirt. That is, it's asking for number 33, Shavar Reynolds, right there for his jersey. Pull up, and he just gets blocked entirely by Melvin, who tries to go the other way with it, but it's completely off the mark. Cruiser inside, not stolen away. And D'Souza will slow it down. Ball on the wing with Ayayi. He drives. Nice reverse layup for Ayayi. Cuts the lead to 3 for PAOK. 1:23 left in this first quarter. Reynolds goes inside to Katsivelli. Corner pocket, 3. 3 ball is good for Cruiser. They are shooting very, very well from outside tonight. And D'Souza knocks it down on the other end. Answers with the triple of his own. Inside to Upson. Kicks it out. Katsivelli will try. Why not? Another 3 ball for PAOK. Few-second differential here on the shot clock, game clock. D'Souza will try another one. He hits nothing on that 3 ball. So shot clock violation. And there's that 3 by Katsivelli. So last possession here for PAOK. They've got 4 seconds. Katsivelli will try again. No good. So after 10 minutes, 25-19 for the home team. PAOK is shooting very, very well right now from the outside. 54.5% from 3. They are 6 for 11. And they've taken way more 3s than 2s. Only 2 for 6 from the 2-point line. And Cholet they're struggling. They're struggling to get the basketball in the hoop here. They're 7 for 18 overall, but 5 for 10, 50% from 2, which isn't terrible, but 2 for 8 from 3. It's 25%, and then 3 for 7 from the free throw line, shooting 43%. So still plenty of time here. Second quarter will be underway very shortly. All right, second quarter underway. PAOK is leading 25-19. This is the first leg of the semifinals of FIBA Europe Cup. They've got to throw it up soon, and ball is out of bounds. So again, game 2 will be played next week in Cholet. It is And Melvin is long on his three-point shot. So Cruiser inside, drives baseline, kicks it to Upson, and Bartley past a three. Gives it to Katsivelis, and an almost alley-oop. Pass was a little too strong. And Campbell misses a three. Again, outside shooting has not been going well for Cholet. And Campbell's asking to review. I don't even think they need it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's definitely off of Bartley. Campbell definitely touched it, but Bartley hit it again. So looks like they didn't need to review it. It was just probably one of the other referees saw it better. So drive for AIE. AIE needs to continue to be aggressive, getting to the basket. That seems to be like their only way of scoring right now. So they are still not shooting well from three. Bartley, his three goes in and out, and turnover on the outlet pass. Papadakis is in for PAOK. So D'Souza will come back in. Aaron Wheeler is back in for Cholet. We still haven't seen Bastien Vautier, so I'm not sure if he's playing tonight. And turnover for PAOK. Extra pass, AIE will try, and he finally gets a three ball going for Cholet and makes it a 1-point game. So that was a huge bucket for Cholet. They've been desperate to get something going from the outside. And now a timeout for PAOK as their lead is now only 1 point. All right, coming out of that timeout, Papadakis will take it out. Bartley brings the ball up the floor. Cruiser will drive. Can't get it to go. Defensive board is with, it's a jump ball actually, so I think it will go to Cholet. And Cruiser saying, my bad. It wasn't a bad shot. I ain't mad at it. So far this quarter, it's been a 5-0 run for Cholet. PAOK is still in search for their first bucket this quarter. And right away, a foul. It's a little too aggressive off that Iverson cut. The foul is on Utridis. And AI drives and scores again. I love how aggressive AI is being tonight. Needs to keep that up to help Cholet. Three-pointer. Big bucket there for Grandison. And again, PAOK is shooting extremely well from three, 7 for 13, where Cholet is 3 for 11. And again, on this last possession, Ayayi drives to the basket. So Ayayi playing extremely well so far. He's got 13 points. He's 6 for 6. He's leading all scores tonight so far. Again, he's doing a great job using his body, getting to the basket. And only 23 years young. The future is bright for that young man. Upson, up top. Reynolds. Three is completely off, but we got the O board for PAOK. Another three missed. And D'Souza. Looking. Trying to play a two-man game here. Spins, loses the ball. So here comes PAOK. Reynolds has been extremely quiet tonight so far. Let's see if he will get his first bucket tonight. Nope, that one's off. Endow throws it in to Diawa. Little mismatch. Nice shot fake, throws it up. D'Souza drives, kicks it to Diawa, and is completely denied. Here comes PAOK. Corner, three. Off. Endow with the defensive board, excuse me. Call the block on that drive. Let's see here. Yeah, his feet were not set, so that's a monster block right there from Upson. It's a little bit slow scoring this quarter, 9-3 so far. Both teams shooting a lot from outside. Right now, PAOK is 7 for 17 from 3, and Cholet is 3 for 11. So both teams, Cholet does actually have more 2-point shots. They're 8 for 14, but PAOK is definitely shooting more 3s than 2s, and that bucket is good for Diawa. Cholet has the lead by 2. Grandison looking, and he gets blocked. Smith. Diawa looking to drive, and it's stolen away from Reynolds. And he will try a 3, and he finally gets a bucket. Big shot for Reynolds. It's normally a 39% shooter from downtown, so definitely needed that one. And he will take a little floater, back-to-back buckets for Shavar Reynolds. Puts his team up by 3. Almost stolen away. Smith. Melvin will take it. Big bucket for Cholet as they have been struggling from the 3-point line, so big 3 for them. Defensive rebound for Melvin. Campbell throws it inside. Diawa trying to go to work, and he's fouled. So I really like the inside presence from Diawa. It's very aggressive, something that I think Cholet needs tonight in the absence of Bastien Vautier. So Diawa is a 65% free throw shooter. He does average 7 points, 3 rebounds a game, and he's only 19 years old, so he's having a very, very good season for his age. And that one rattles out, so he goes 1 for 2. And Reynolds has had the hot hand and gets that taken away right away as Campbell is fouled in transition by Persidis. So yeah, I don't know if that's a block or a steal, to be honest. It's probably a block. He took it with both hands. So Cholet is leading this quarter 15-8. Very low scoring for PAOK. This did happen to them about in their first leg game against Freiburg. Campbell pulls up and gets that one to go. So big bucket there for Campbell and for Cholet as they go up 4. And you can see coach on the sideline is not very happy. Nice shot by Campbell there. So Persidis will go to the line for 2. More substitutions. Ayayi will come back in as well as Wheeler. Persidis gets the first one to go. He averages about actually he doesn't play a ton. He plays about 14 minutes a game, so he is one of the important role players for PAOK. Campbell. Goes inside, and that was McNeese, finishes for 2. As Reynolds drives on the other end. It's got 7 points tonight. Campbell pulls up a 3 right in the face of Persidis. Wow. And Cholet is now in front 42-36. Tough shot here. I mean, I thought that was pretty good defense from Persidis, and Campbell took the shot anyway. So timeout on the floor. All right, just over 1 minute to go in this first half. As Reynolds drives, kicks. Cruiser gets it back. He will try a 3. It's very short. And Campbell comes up with the defensive rebound. So Cholet has really been in control this entire quarter. 23-11, and good read by Cruiser. He gets the steal, can't finish the lay-in, but Katsivelis is there for the O-board and the putback. And a foul on Bartley. AI will go to the line. And AI has been amazing tonight in 13 minutes, 13 points, 6 for 6, 3 rebounds. He's already above his average of 8.8 points. So I'm not sure what the holdup seems to be, but maybe it's time. Well, the time is correct, so. I don't think they didn't know who the shooter was. Or who the foul was on, so it is AI. AI gets the friendly roll on that first free throw. And he's 2 for 2. He remains perfect. So last possession should stay here with PAOK. Reynolds will take a pull-up, and he gets that to go. But there's enough time for Cholet to get a shot off. Not sure what happened. I think there was a timeout. Yes, I think a timeout was called, but again, it's so loud in this arena that the refs probably couldn't hear it in time, but timeout has been called. Cholet will have the last possession of the first half. All right, so we got a 4-point game. Cholet has the ball. They do have to go the full length of the court. And D'Souza banks in a 3 just before the half. Extends the lead to 47-40 for Cholet. Big basket for the visiting team. They will be going into the locker room right now with all the momentum as they just dominated that second quarter, 28-15. So they have a 7-point lead. There's still 20 minutes left to go. Big performances so far by Ayayi. He's got 15 points for Cholet, the only player actually in double figures for Cholet. PAOK, it's Bartley, he's got 10. He's the only player in double figures right now also. And you've got Shavar Reynolds with 9 points. Still plenty of basketball left to go. We've got the second half coming up shortly. Do not go anywhere. Cholet Basket with a 7-point lead against PAOK, 47-40. We will be right back.
nos triumfodon.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Second half is coming up shortly in about 3 minutes. And Cholet is leading the way 47-40. Some stats for you right now. There have been 7 lead changes thus far. And Cholet really dominated that second quarter, outscoring PAOK 28-15. And Cholet really struggled in that first quarter shooting from 3. And now they're at 46%. And PAOK is at 40% from 3. And PAOK is really shooting a lot from the 3-point arc. They are 8 for 20. And from 2, they're 6 for 14. So I'm curious to see if they will... I mean, they're shooting well from outside. There's no doubt about that. But I'm curious to see if they will try to get the ball inside a little bit more, try to get more free throw attempts. Having said that, they are not shooting great from the free throw line right now. They're at 66%. And Cholet is even worse. They're at 54%. But they do have that nice 7-point lead. They finished that first half with a 3-point shot by D'Souza. The bank was open for that one. But yeah, so update on Bastien Vautier, their big man inside for Cholet. Was curious why he wasn't in the starting lineup and also didn't see him on the bench, and just found out that he has a foot injury and he will be out for about 6 to 8 weeks. So really unfortunate for Cholet, but as of right now, they seem to be doing just fine right now, sitting comfortably with a 7-point lead. And as I said before, every point matters. It is aggregate scoring, so it is only a 2-game series. This is the first leg. Second leg will take place next week in Cholet. And keep in mind that both of these teams are undefeated this season at home. So I anticipate that there will be a lot more lead changes in this game in the next 20 minutes. For PAOK, Frank Bartley is leading the way with 10 points. And that man right there, Shavar Reynolds, had a slow start, didn't take a lot of shots in the first quarter. Came alive a little bit in the second. He's got 9 points. And between Bartley and Reynolds, they both average just around 14 points a game. So PAOK is really going to need a lot of scoring from them. Third quarter here underway. This is the semifinals, and right away Reynolds comes out and drains a 3. Cuts the lead to 4. He's got 12 points on the night. And Ayayi remains perfect from the floor. Nice little move from Ayayi. Reynolds will try a floater. Right back at you. And he is now at his average. He's got 14. And comes away with a steal. Bartley up top, thought about taking the 3. Try and slow it down here, but shot clock is winding down. Finds Upson inside. No good, and possession will go with Cholet. Melvin will inbound the ball for Cholet. Campbell is fouled. That'll be on Reynolds. AI kicks, finds Campbell by himself. Big three-point bucket for Cholet. Backdoor cut. Back to Henderson, to Cruiser. Cruiser answers from the corner. Ball inside to McNeese. Skip pass to Reynolds. Gives it back to Bartley. Fade away. No good. He'll try a three instead. Nope. Cholet with the basketball. McNeese alone inside, gets rejected. Big block from Upson and a foul in transition. Huge defensive play by Devontae Upson. Look at that. McNeese probably took a little bit too much time on that. Probably thought he had more time, but Upson has got 2 blocks on the night. Upson and Reynolds is fouled. Again, penetrating to the basket, so I think that foul might be on Endow. D'Souza is getting the ref's attention, saying the floor is wet. You can see it from here. That was from the play before when Reynolds got fouled. And Diawa will come in, as well as Wheeler for Cholet. Cruiser drives, misses, but is called. Let's see what the call is exactly. I don't know if they called a charge. They did, yep, offensive foul. And Cruiser is pleading his case, saying that he was in the semicircle. Let's see. Now he's well outside, so great defensive play by Melvin. And there's that big block. You guys are having a laugh. I'm assuming they're having a laugh about the block, maybe. So 6-point lead for Cholet. And again, if you're just now joining us, PAOK is undefeated this season at home, so they are going to do everything in their power to keep it that way. Wheeler pulls up for a 3, gets nothing, and ball will go to PAOK. So again, if you're just now joining us, it is aggregate scoring. This is the first leg for FIBA Europe Cup semifinals. Second leg will take place next week in Cholet, so every point matters. And here come the fans for PAOK, trying to give them every ounce of energy that they can possible. Katsivelis with the ball, he drives, kicks, Cruiser hits a big three for PAOK. Makes it a 3-point game. Cruiser is 4 for 6. Defensive rebound for Katsivelis. And right away a foul on D'Souza. That replay. Cruiser is feeling it. He's got 12 points. All of his points have been from the three-point arc. And look at this crowd. Really trying to get behind their home team. Upson can't handle the pass from Henderson, so turnover for PAOK. D'Souza trying to run a play here for Cholet. Smith, the ball on the wing, drives, kicks it out. Wheeler will take a three, can't get it. Smith is there. Smith tries. No good. Defensive board for PAOK. Katsivelis is fouled on his drive. The atmosphere here is amazing. I'm telling you, these fans are absolutely dedicated to their team. Reynolds up to Cruiser. Bottom of the net for Cruiser. His first 2-point basket of the game. He's got 14. Makes it a 1-point game. McNeese alone loses his footing, but they call a foul. It's a nice pass inside to McNeese. And yeah, Reynolds was not there in time. So Cholet under the basket. Diawa looking to go one-on-one. Bit of a mismatch, but Bartley seems to be holding his own. And a turnover, stolen away by Reynolds. Spinning, kicks it out. Katsivelis will try. Off the mark. D'Souza kicks it out to Wheeler. Back to Smith. Drives, pull up, and one for Smith. Stephon Smith, big bucket there for Cholet. Smith has been little quiet for Cholet. He's got normally averages around 14 points. 14 points in just 19 minutes. And he's a sharpshooter, shooting 40% from 3. Hasn't made a 3 yet today. And he converts the 3-point play. So Forrester is back in. Henderson from the wing. Closes the gap. 1-point game. Henderson's got 6 points. And a foul up top on Katsivelis. And you see there, because of that roll by Forrester, D'Souza went inside to help and left Henderson wide open for that 3. So great vision by Katsivelis. And D'Souza will go to the line for 2. He gets the first to go. He's a 72% free throw shooter. The young age of 22 years old. Averages about 6 assists a game. Right now he's only got 1 assist on the night, but the night is still young. So back to a 3-point lead for Cholet as Henderson drives, kicks. Bartley thought about it. He kicks it out. No good. Cholet with the ball. Turnover as Henderson will try. That goes in and out. Smith for 3. Hits the front of the rim. In transition, Forrester alone. Finishes. 1-point differential. Foul. Off-ball foul. Upson will come back in for PAOK. So PAOK right now leading this quarter 18-12. As Smith hits 1 of 2. He goes perfect from the line. Lead is back to 3 points for Cholet. 2:30 left to go in this third quarter. Shot clock is winding down. Katsivelis trying to find a solution. Ball goes up, no good. Campbell with the ball for Cholet. Inside to Melvin, turns around, bottom of the net. He extends the lead for Cholet, 63-58. Henderson drives, finds Forrester! Big finish inside. Back to a 3-point game. Melvin, short. Forrester with the defensive rebound. Katsivelis trying to back down. Campbell gets blocked. From help side, here comes Campbell. Cross-court pass. Big three! Extends the lead to 6. Ayayi has remained perfect from the floor. That was his first 3. He's got 20 points, 8 for 8 in 19 minutes and 25 seconds of playing time. 20 points, 8 for 8, 6 for 6 from 2. Excuse me, that was his second 3-point shot attempt. 2 free throws, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. My goodness. He's leading all scorers tonight with 20 points so far. And I know we've only had 7 lead changes. That's what I told you guys at halftime, but I feel like hasn't been back and forth, but PAOK keeps bringing it within 1 point. And then Cholet keeps responding, so it keeps going back and forth between 3 points, 1 point. Now it's 6. So Cholet has done a very good job at trying to keep this lead. They have kept their lead. They know how important this game is. It's Reynolds with the basketball up top. They go inside to Upson. Bartley goes to Henderson. He'll take a pull-up as the shot clock winds down. And possession will stay with PAOK. So good effort here from Upson on that rebound. Knocked it out of Wheeler's hand. Reynolds. Loose ball inside. Upson. Throws it down. Makes it 4 points. Ayayi on the other end. And they're going to count it. It looked like a block. Are we going to get a replay? Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Looked like he got a piece of it. Ooh. So honestly, it was kind of hard to tell from that angle, but they don't seem to be too upset about it, so Ayayi remains perfect from the floor. And 1.9 left in the third quarter. Long baseball pass, a little too long. And that's unfortunate because the ball will be for Cholet underneath their basket with 1.6 left. And Henderson is pleading his case, saying, I touched it, so it should be the other side of the court. As well as head coach is also saying, no way, we touched it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, he touched it. So it should be out of bounds here. Yep, full length. So 1.6. You have to imagine that they're going to throw it the length of the floor, or at least try to throw a touchdown pass, baseball pass, whatever you want to call it. But let's see. Oh no, D'Souza's going to take one dribble and shoot it from half court. Did he get it off in time? Doesn't matter, it was too hard. So after 30 minutes of play, Cholet is leading at 68-62. 10 minutes left in this first leg of the semifinal FIBA Europe Cup. All right, last 10 minutes are about to start here. In PAOK Sports Arena. Cholet has a 6-point lead. And every point matters, as it is aggregate scoring. The second leg will be played next week in Cholet. And fourth quarter is underway, folks. And a drive by Ayai, and it is kicked out of bounds. Possession will stay with Cholet underneath. Ayai for three, and he's fouled on the shot. So he will go to the free throw line. And here, Cruiser gets hit by a screen. And then almost takes out two guys with him. Oh, they called the foul before, so the foul was on the screen, not on the shot. So ball is on the sideline for Cholet. Again, here comes those crazy fans trying to get behind the home team. almost stolen away by Upson, but possession stays with Cholet. 12 seconds on the shot clock. AI turns it over. Here comes Reynolds. Reynolds drives, kicks it out. Three goes in and out. In transition, taken away from Henderson. Reynolds drives and is fouled, going to the basket. And D'Souza puts his hand up right away. So good hands by Henderson. And then on the other side, yep. So Reynolds will go to the line and shoot two. You gotta love this energy from the crowd. It's crazy. As Reynolds hits the first free throw. And he goes 2 for 2 from the line. The lead is cut down to 4. Ayayi. They go up and in for McNeese. Wow. Nice high-low pass for Cholet. Reynolds goes inside, gets it back, goes to Cruiser, bottom of the net. Again, the lead is back to 4. Lot. Oh, inside again, rejected. So ball goes to PAOK. So good ball movement by PAOK on that possession. And then here, wow. Crazy finish from McNeese. Reynolds goes inside to Upson, and he's fouled on the floor. So baseline out of bounds for PAOK. Henderson will drive. Can't finish, but Upson is there to clean it up. Two-point game. And a steal from Henderson. They've got numbers. Ties it and one. PAOK has a chance to take the lead. Great play from PAOK on both ends of the court, defensively and then to be able and get out and run in transition and to finish. Now Henderson will go to the line after this timeout by Cholet. we are tied at 70. All right. So far, 8-2 for PAOK in this fourth quarter. And Henderson has been the difference maker. Came up with a big defensive steal that last possession, and then has a chance to complete a three-point play here to give PAOK the lead. And he misses, so PAOK is still in search to try and get the lead. And Campbell is fouled. So that's the first foul for Upson. Ball is with Cholet on the sideline here. Campbell finds Wheeler, and he hits a big three for Cholet. Lead is back to 3 points for Cholet. Reynolds by himself is in trouble underneath. He turns it over, and they call a foul. And the foul is on Endow underneath here. So that's a tough call. Ball stays with PAOK underneath. They find Bartley, he misses. Wheeler with the board. Melvin drives and finishes. Lead is now 5 points for Cholet. Another timeout on the floor. Little run here by Cholet. Here's McNeese, drive into the basket. Nice finish. So PAOK will take a timeout to talk about it. We've got 6:34 left in this last quarter of play. All right, we've got a 5-point lead for Cholet. This is the first leg of the semifinal. Second leg will take place next week in Cholet. Again, it is aggregate scoring, so every point matters as Henderson drives and finishes for 2, cuts the lead to 3. Henderson's got 10 points on the night. Smith thought about taking a 3. Shot flake, and he gets fouled on the drive by Henderson. Smith is playing with 4 fouls. I think that's what that said. As he misses. That's not right. I think that was on Henderson. Excuse me. And Henderson misses the 3. O'Board. Katsivelis finds Bartley, who's been quiet. But Reynolds drains the 3. He ties it. He's got 19 points. Can they get a defensive stop and try to get the lead as D'Souza pulls from deep? Defensive rebound for PAOK. Bartley will pull up. No good. Henderson, offensive rebound. Reynolds, shot clock is down to 3. Henderson, 2-point basket, gets the lead for PAOK. First lead since the first half for PAOK. D'Souza. Melvin throws it up. And it goes down. He's telling the crowd, hold on, not yet. 1-point lead for Cholet as Reynolds drives and he is fouled. Big 3-point shot by Melvin for Cholet. My goodness. And Reynolds will go to the line. He misses the first. And he's upset about it because normally he's shoots 84% from the free throw line. So somewhat of a rare miss for him as he ties the game on that second shot. We are tied at 78. So Reynolds now has 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists for PAOK. And Bartley, on the other hand, he has been very quiet lately. Started the game hot, red hot, especially from 3. He's got 10. I would imagine that they're going to need a little spark from him these last 3 minutes. Diawa will try a 3. goes around the rim. Reynolds with the defensive rebound. Katsivelis. Three-point basket is good. Gives PAOK a three-point lead on the other end. McNeese finishes it and one. Tough finish for Jamuni McNeese for Cholet. Just when you feel the last two times where PAOK has gotten the lead, Cholet answers right away. And again, we are tied at 81. About 3 minutes left to go. Katsivelis is fouled on his drive. So both teams are already, I shouldn't say already, there's only 3 minutes left. That was Diawa's first foul. He'll go to the bench. But we are in the bonus on both sides, so Katsivelis has an opportunity to give the lead back to PAOK, and he does on that first free throw. And he makes both. So 2-point lead. Let's see if Cholet will answer. Ayayi drives and finishes with the and one. He remains perfect from the floor. This is unbelievable. Tough finish from Ayayi. My gosh. So he's got 24 points. Looking at the stat sheet, it looks like he has one missed shot. And on this free throw, McNeese finishes with a slam dunk. So they've got a 2-point lead as Bartley answers with a three. Lead goes back to PAOK. They're up one at 2:30 to go. Bartley has 13 points now. Ayayi, can he stay red hot? But no, I think they're gonna say too many steps. So he just kind of slides slightly. Here's that three from Bartley, the possession before. But my gosh, this game is going back and forth. So let's see if PAOK can try to extend their lead at home. Bartley throws it inside. Upson passed up a wide open layup to Katsivelis. He misses the three. I think Upson thought that he was covered, but missed opportunity there for the big man inside. Campbell is long. So now they're going to slow things down here. Again, aggregate scoring. We've got the second leg next week. Katsivelis drives, kicks it to Upson. He is fouled on the way up. So he will go to the free throw line. So that was on Melvin. He's got 2 fouls. And Upson is 2 for 2 tonight. Make that 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. And 4 for 4 from the big man. The lead is now 3 points for PAOK. 1:20 left. And PAOK so far has just outscored Cholet this quarter 26-17. And AIE with the ball, he drives, kicks it, extra pass up top to Campbell, shot fake. 3 is long, but the putback on the rebound is there for Cholet. Back to a 1-point game. And they will give that putback to AIE. Reynolds can't get it to go. Rebound is off of Forrester, so possession goes to Cholet. And a timeout for Cholet. 1-point game. Just under 40 seconds. So here's that replay here. AIE, yeah, he definitely gets the putback there. I wasn't sure in real time if it was between him or his teammate, but clearly can see on that replay that it was AIE, and man, he's having himself a game. He's got 26 points, 11 for 12 shooting, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. So here you can see some stats. Turnovers, we've got 10 for PAOK, 11 for Cholet. Just under 40 seconds left. It's a 1-point game. Again, it is aggregate scoring. So second leg is next week in Cholet. Both of these teams are undefeated at home. So it will be very interesting to see how these last 40 seconds play out. And also next week's game will be a tight one as well. And here is AIE with 26 points. So let's see if Cholet drew up anything interesting, if they can execute this out of timeout. Shot clock winding down. Campbell has to throw it up. Deep 3. Nope. And possession stays with Cholet. Shot clock is reset to 14. Let's take a look here. So yeah, they're gonna say it's off of Upson. And a timeout on the floor. So if I am Cholet, we've got 14 seconds on the shot clock, 14.2 on the game clock. You take this last shot. If you don't score, you go home with a 1-point deficit. Not a huge thing. If you score, you go up 1, you go up 2, possibly. So I think it's really important for them to try and take the last shot here. And again, if you are PAOK, just try to play some solid defense. You don't want to try to foul. Don't want to give them any extra opportunities to get more points. So now we're looking at maybe how much time is left on the clock. think that's what they are talking about here. So they might get a little bit more time. Ball is still in play here. Unless they're talking about possession, but I don't think that's the case. Let's have a look. Nope, I think another timeout has been called. So far, nothing has been changed clockwise. And here you can see three-point percentages. PAOK is shooting at 44%. Field goals, 46. Cholet at 50. So again, let's see, got a replay. To me, it looks like the ball is off Upson. I don't think there's a question about that. But now I think they're talking about time before, how much time was on the clock. But it doesn't look like they changed any time yet. So Cholet has the ball. 14.2 on the clock, and the shot clock is at 14. I would imagine that they will try to get the ball in, hold it as long as possible, and get the last shot. Campbell up top, burning some time. Winding down, he goes in for the layup, dishes it off! Slam dunk! For McNeese, great play for Cholet. 1 point lead for Cholet. Wow, no look pass. And great finish for McNeese. Here's the bench's reaction. One-point lead for Cholet. And again, I think they're going back to check how much time is left. So, I mean, I think it's pretty good at 0.9. No, that's when he has it back behind its head. Maybe 1.2, 1.3. So with this timeout, they should be able to advance the ball. Plenty of time, in my opinion, to get a shot off. And again, we've had 13 lead changes. It felt like a little bit more than that in that fourth quarter. Talked about this before. PAOK kept coming back. They'd come within a 1 to 3 point differential, and then right away Cholet would answer. So felt like more than 13 lead changes, but it's been a crazy second half, that's for sure. And PAOK right now is winning this quarter 26-21. So that second quarter for them against, that second quarter they lost to Cholet 15-28. All right, so it looks like the clock will stay the same. So 0.9. PAOK has it on the side. They do have time to get a shot off. It's got to be super quick. So let's see if they can get a bucket to go up 1 or up 2, or if Cholet will go home with a 1-point advantage. Katsivelis to inbound. Throws it inside. Shavar. Reynolds goes around the rim. No good. Great play. The fact that he got a shot up. Tough. Having said that, Cholet comes up with the win, 89-88. It is the first defeat for PAOK at home. The second leg is played next week in Cholet. And PAOK has to be probably upset that they didn't get this win at home, but going to Cholet only down 1, not a big deal in my opinion. I mean, honestly, anything can happen in this next game next week. But tonight, my goodness, big performances from Shavar Reynolds for PAOK. He had 20 points. Jackson Cruiser had 16. Frank Bartley had 13. Cedric Henderson had 12 for PAOK. But Cholet, tonight, it was all about Ayayi, Gerald Ayayi. He had 26 points in just under 26 minutes. 11 for 12 from the field. That is insane. 9 for 10 from 2, 2 for 2 from 3. Missed 1 free throw. Had 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He was outstanding. Outstanding. 26 points again. Jamuni McNeese had 13. Cleveland Melvin had 14 points. And TJ Campbell had 12 points and 7 assists. And that last assist on their last possession, my goodness, that was nasty. And this crowd, my gosh. So much love and support for their home team. It's unfortunate that they couldn't give them a win tonight, but to only lose by 1, there's still a big chance for PAOK next week in Cholet. It will be a crazy game. Again, Cholet's fans are just as crazy as these fans here, so don't miss next week's game. Thank you again for joining me tonight. Cholet with the win, 89-88. See you guys next time.